Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing, but now let's talk about Vechain. If we're looking at the market today, the top 100 coins, you guys are looking at Vechain being the top gainer. And I'm sure a lot of people are confused at, as to why this is happening. A lot of people are speechless because, let's face it, the amount of hate Vechain gets is insane, and I've never ever understood as to why this is. People call it a stable coin, this and that, but the real winners today are the people that of course have been picking up Vechain throughout the bear market, that actually understand as to what Vechain is doing. So to the community, congrats, because this is something a lot of people have been waiting for. Of course, it's one step at a time, but being a top gainer in the top 100 coins is something that we should not be ignoring. So shout out to my boy Patrick, day one supporter of Vechain, and supporter of my channel as well. So love you, Pat. And now if we're looking at the price, 2.3 cents, up 8% over the past 24 hours in USD and Bitcoin comparative. Looking at the market cap approaching that $1.7 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume has picked up quite a bit, and we're approaching the $100 million mark. Why exactly is Vechain moving right now? Of course, remember, the entire market is pumping. There's some coins that haven't really seen the explosive types of gains, like some of them have seen. So I think Vechain is a long overdue. But not only that, you guys can see Vechain and Boston Consulting, BCG, have recently formed a remarkable collaboration bringing together Vechain's innovation blockchain technology and BCG's extensive expertise in the field of sustainability, paving the way of a greener future. This is massive. And this is what Vechain was built for. And, this is not just a huge collaboration that we should be getting excited about. If you really deep dive into the Vechain ecosystem, you will really come to find out that there's some massive players that are actually using Vechain Thor blockchain to make their overall, companies or organizations a better, for the future, or, better for the company's growth. And that's where Vechain comes into play, which a lot of people don't tend to understand. Of course, you're seeing the likes of some other coins that are absolutely exploding, and some of the good coins are being overlooked. And I've said this from the beginning, I think Vechain is one of the undervalued coins. But remember, as always, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. But if we're looking at the prices now, because that's what everyone is here for, you guys can see we have officially broken out of the previous high that we created on the month. So the monthly high has been set as a new one, and we did make ourselves reach this almost 2.4 cents mark. And I know a lot of people might be saying, oh, that's not a big move, whatever, this and that. People want to see 100% overnight, but that's not going to happen. But look at what's happening with Vechain on the shorter time scale. So you guys can see, we did dip to this support line at this 1.98 cents. Of course, when we did see Bitcoin also see a flash crash, which was just on the 21st of November, so about 5 days back. And let's say you picked up some Vechain at the support. Let's say you picked it up at 2 cents. Right now you are up about 20% in a matter of 5 days. And this is where excitement comes into play. You guys can see this for yourself. The previous resistance, you can see we have a lot of resistance that kind of dates back to the previous previous last 18 months. Not only that, this also dates back to the previous bull run. And we're being kind of rejected by some huge levels of resistance, as you can see this for yourself. As the price is breaking out, there is still significant amount of resistance coming up in the way. But the main target now is at that 2.6 cents mark. And I think in the upcoming days ahead of us, we could see Vechain pushing up to that level, because guys, that's just a move of about 14%. It might get stopped out a little bit there, but if this is able to clear up, guys, we're about to make our way up to that 3.3 cents mark, which we have not seen since August of last year. So this is going to be massive for Vechain if it's able to retest that 3.3 cents mark before the year comes to an end. If it's able to do that, I think 2024 is going to be an explosive year. If I were to bring out the measuring tool for you guys, that's a move of about 44%, still a significant move. That would obviously put its market cap a little bit over that $2 billion market valuation. But this is where the FOMO kicks in. Because guys, since May of last year, this is the bear market cycle for Vechain. Pretty much traded within this range for the last 18 months. But if it's able to break out of here, this would mean that, you know, the consolidation phase is no longer in play and we have officially broken out. So definitely some excitement kicking in, and you know, this is long overdue, long overdue. But now you guys might be saying Vechain's only up 20%, Crypto ZX, that's nothing. We're seeing the likes of Solana up 300%. No, not so fast, guys. If we're looking at it on the yearly time frame, Vechain, where is Vechain? It's up 20.4%. But here, 1 second. No, let me show you something. That's not it. I know you guys are probably like, what the heck? You know, this crypto bubbles, it's a little inaccurate sometimes. So here, I'll give you guys the exact number. So let's say you picked up some Vechain on September 13th. You were accumulating it on that range. Guess what? You're up right now 61%. And of course, if we're going back on, you know, crypto bubbles, kind of the numbers don't match, but the charts says it all. So anyone that's saying, you know, Vechain is not moving in 2023, it definitely is. If you picked it up in September, you know, in just a matter of 2.5 months, you're up 61.39%. And obviously, if it's able to retest this resistance, that's going to be well over 100%. And I think once that resistance is able to clear, this is where FOMO kicks in, and you'd be surprised as to how many people really are paying attention to Vechain right now. You know, it might not seem like that is happening, but if you really pay close attention to, you will see there is a lot of whales back in Vechain, and I think it is going to be one of the shocker projects, because let's face it, if we go back down to you know, the previous bull cycle, bring back good memories for myself, and you know, around this time when it wasn't even a cent, if you guys watched my videos, I was making updates for Vechain around here, and you know, the pandemic crash, which took the price up down to the 0.0017 cents mark, no one ever believed that we would even see a 10 cents Vechain. So now let's just put this into perspective. If anyone that picked up Vechain around that range and actually held till the all-time high, that was 171,060x gain. And you can't make this up. This happened. Obviously, we're not going to see those types of explosive gains anymore because, of course, market cap for Vechain around there was significantly low compared to where it's at now. We're in the billions still. And speaking about the market cap, we never saw the market cap go below $1 billion mark except for maybe a week or two. But pretty much we held really strong at the $1 billion market valuation. And guess what? That means there's holders that are actually holding Vechain for the long haul. They're not here for short-term 10% or 50%. They're here for the long-term perspective. And of course, you know, Vechain has not performed like a majority of the other projects. There's some that are moving, some haven't, and Vechain is one of the ones that haven't had its time as of now. And this is why diversification is key. So this is why, if Vechain is the only asset that you have in your portfolio, that is not the right thing to do. In order for you to maximize your gains and minimize your you know, risk, you need to diversify. You need to get more than one asset in your portfolio, multiple. That way, you know, if one goes wrong, guess what? You do have other ways to make up your portfolio. So that's that. I'm not saying Vechain is not a strong project. I definitely think it is a strong project. I think it's being overlooked, but you know, that does not mean you just put that in your portfolio. I could say that about Solana. I could say that about Cardano. I could say that about Caspa, literally everything. So that's that. But yeah, other than that, it's just today's update. And let me know down below if you guys want to see more updates. Love you all. See you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.